Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Clay from Clay's Collections back again with another garage sale haul. Actually, it was an estate sale haul, and I picked up some great little vintage finds. It was actually a very fun sale. Cindy and I actually had to run an errand, so we went to the place where we need to run an errand, and as we were driving away from there, there's a big estate sale sign, so we followed that, and it happened to be a family-run estate sale. And the daughter of the lady who owned the stuff was there, and she was said that her mom wanted to open an antique store. So she had spent years buying all this stuff for an antique store, and it never happened. So they were selling out everything they had. And the amazing thing was they had hundreds of pieces of Fiesta ware, stuff I'd never seen before. Not that I'm a big Fiesta ware collector, but they some huge platters. I mean, ones I've never seen before. So yeah, it's pretty amazing sale. So I'll show you what I picked up at the sale. She was also a she did a lot of sewing and needlepoint and stuff like that. So found some good things there. So let's just hop into it. For those of you who are new to my channel, thank you for subscribing if you would, if you haven't already. I'm a part-time reseller. I sell only through an antique store. I have a booth there, multiple shelves actually spread throughout the store. And I sell there. It's in downtown Hopkins, Minnesota, called the Pink Elephant. So if you're ever in the neighborhood, stop on in. It's a great place. So yeah, so I don't have any online presence. I only sell through the antique store. So this actually came from a different sale, but it goes along with some of the other things. I, again, an unexpected sale. There's a sign. I just stopped, and I picked up a couple books, which I'll show in a little bit. But then, actually, probably in a different video. But I picked up this. It's signed Carlos Villanova. Yeah. Anyway, it's signed. My Spanish is not very good. And his pieces, I paid $1 for it. His pieces sell for $20 to $25 for these bird figures. And this one's in excellent condition. So I was like, sweet, I can do that. So then at this sale, we went on, it was 3 levels of a townhouse. So we did the main level, then I went downstairs where the garage was and the, utility room. And yeah, it was packed, needless to say. And this was actually their second sale. They'd already had one sale, and they said it was an amazing success. So I don't know what they had on the first sale. We missed that one. But the second one is still great stuff. So I found an Easter box. So I started sorting through the Easter box. And I found some great little figures. Look at this little guy coming out of a cabbage. The little bunny. And it's just marked foreign on the bottom, which I thought was great. Which means it was an import of some sort. And then I found this adorable little chick. These kind of things sell well for us at the Pink Elephant during Easter. And so for $1 each, I picked them up. A number of things weren't priced, and she was like, just, sell stuff. We got a ton of stuff to get rid of by Sunday. Okay. So, found these 2 little plastic bunnies. And the last one is this flocked bunny. Look at his eyes. He kind of lost his paint. He's a wind-up toy. He's supposed to dance, but he doesn't work anymore. It's labeled on the bottom. But I just thought he was cute. Again, that kind of thing is for decoration. So I was like, okay, we're off to a great start. And then I went in the other room, and I found this little bag of these little books. One is this tiny little personal Bible with some scriptures in it. It's not the whole Bible, just individual scriptures. But then there were these 3 little books, Tiny Tim, the Kitten Book, and How the World Was Made. The bag was marked $6, but when we walked in, the guy was like, if you don't like the price, just make me an offer. So I was like, okay. So, so he charged me $3 for these, so $1 a book. But these books are in excellent condition. They look like brand new. How the World Was Made, and the Kitten Book I mean, they don't even open very wide. This one doesn't. This one is like stiff as can be. So this one really wasn't ever read, because there's a crease right here along the spine that when it's red, you know, breaks open. But this one didn't. Like the back opens a little better. But the sad thing is, Tiny Tim, the cover comes off. So I'll have to re-glue the cover on there. But still, just great little items. And you guys know I love my books, especially little ones. Also found this one, and I believe it's a Norwegian book. It's in, I believe what it's in Norwegian. So, yeah, just a beautiful little book. So I always pick up little books. I don't know why, I'm just attracted to little books, but I am. So, all right. So what else did we get? So then I went upstairs to the top level, and that's where they had most of the sewing stuff. They had some bedroom furniture and stuff like that up there. But as you guys know, and I've mentioned before, embroidery hoops do really well, especially online. And I call it the trifecta. They're the royalty. There's the Queen, which is the top of the line brand, and if you find those, they go for unbelievable money on eBay. So check them out. There's also Duchess and Princess are the brand names. These two are both Duchess. So there's the smaller I believe this is 5-inch. This is the felted hoop. And then there's also this oval hoop, which is the 9-inch oval hoop, also felted. But the felt on this one isn't in the best of condition. What happens is the moths get to them. So I picked up these. They also had a number of them, and no queens, but that's okay. So yeah, so these are $15 to $20 items online. Now, down at the antique store, they're not going to be that much, but I paid $1 each for them. So I'll probably put like 10 to 12 on the oval and 7 to 10 on the smaller round one. I think they'll still do well. Because again, quality wooden felted embroidery hoops are hard to find, even new. All right. And then I picked up this, they had a table with all sorts of sewing notions and fill a bag for $2. I didn't quite fill it, but I didn't find all that amount of stuff that I wanted to pick up. But I picked up this. It's a Coats & Clark's thread spool, but it had one of these wonderful, you know, cloth tape measures on it. And that's what I was looking for. So I grabbed both. And this little thread spool makes a great little container for craft bits and whatever. Then I picked up a Crazy Daisy winder for finer hand weaving. So it's just this little disc. And it's got a whole instruction book with it. How to use it. So still in the box, which I thought was awesome. Couldn't pass that up. And then, because we have a lot of people, craft and sewing people that come in the Pink Elephant. We have different dealers that have some great stuff for them. I picked up this sewing needle, a spool of thread fits inside of here, and then you do like chain stitching with it. I thought that was kind of cool. I've got to be careful though, because that needle is sharp. And I picked up some additional Viking needles, sewing needles. And this Coats needles, cloth struck sharps. Registered August 25th, 1885. Patent wrappers, Germany. Didn't look too closely at this. Oh, use Coats patent helix needles. That's kind of fun. It looks like they're all, maybe one missing. Cool. Didn't even see what I got. And then I picked up this little thimble. It's made in West Germany. And last but not least, I got this tape measure. Always use these little tape measures for different things. They're great to carry in your pocket. And this one, 60 years, it's a concrete company. It was advertising 60 years, but it was 1917 to 1977. So this in itself is almost 50 years old. So can't pass that up. Anyway, so then I went back downstairs to the garage where Cindy was, because she was just having a field day down in there picking out all this stuff. So she found some items for a Christmas village, a little dog house, and we're having our first grandchild in October of this year, 2023. So we had to get a grandfather with a little grandchild figure, little granddaughter actually, which they're having a baby girl, and then a grandma figure, and then a little puppy. This is a Lefton puppy. The little guy is so cute. And we got a fire hydrant for the puppy too. So anyway, and then I also found this box of miniature nativity figures. And so there's like 2 different sets in here. And so yeah, so these do well. I sell these down at the Pink Elephant. People like the little miniature ones because they don't take up a lot of space. You can set them on your little side table, end tables, wherever, and still have a nice little display. And then I was looking on this one shelf, and there was a pile of some alcohol-related drink mixing brochures. And the lady goes, "Oh, those are already spoken for." I was like, "Okay." And then Cindy goes, "Oh yeah, the guy was dragging them out of a box over there that's full of ephemera." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I went over and started looking, and it was a lot of cookbooks and different things like that. But there was still this huge stack of drink mixing pamphlets, like Southern Comfort for mixed drinks, Bacardi, and most of these are from like the 60s and 70s, which I think is awesome. Aero favorite drinks, how to make punches and other mixed drinks with California wines. That sounds pretty fun. Spirit of 76 happy hour bar guide. You know, they only have a few recipes in them, and I sell these for, you know, $1 to $4 depending upon what it is. So and she charged me $2 for all of these, so it's a great deal. Canada Dry, California wines again, Calvert Party Encyclopedia. There you go, your complete guide to home entertainment, 241 drink recipes, party planning hints, 42 party menus, and 36 unusual party ideas. Sounds kind of fun. Barmate, love the graphics on that one. So 60s. But here's what's interesting. If you flip it on the backside, you could order this set of drink mix glasses. And what's interesting is we sell these at the Pink Elephant, this style. I've actually had some, the steamship. And these originally sold, if you look on the inside the brochure, they sold for 50 cents alone if you order just one, or you could order a set of 8 for $3.50 through Southern Comfort. So some of these, you know, they may be made by a certain glass manufacturer, but they were sold through the actual liquor distributors. Just like when you went to the grocery store, you know, collected your coupons and stamps or whatever, and ordered, or you could buy pieces of a china set or dishware set through the grocery store. So they also did that with you know, drinkware and the liquor distributors. So there you go. Anyway, I won't go through all of them because there's a bunch. But that's kind of our fun little garage sale haul. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the book haul, which I'll have a couple videos for those of you who enjoy old books. Because I bought some, Cindy and I went to the bins, I bought some great books at the bins, and then I also bought some online at an auction and found a very surprising find. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll catch you next time.